Don't tell me lies. Look at your neck, your chest, your breast. Tell me everything that's on your nasty mind. Don't lie to me. You
Look at me. What about me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me? Your opinion of me is not the opinion that I have of myself. You ain't make me, so you can't break me. You didn't build me, so you...
All right. Want you to win, you can hurt in your bed. How far you came, it ain't no looking. Hey, let's take our time, cause we're both living. Find the one, and everything will be cool. I'm trying to tell you what to do. Whoa, break up to me.
But some couples they're a little competitive, so they're like they're having their own little thing. Nah, they're like you guys. Very.
All that work and what did it get me?
Items need to be securely stowed. Window shades completely open, aisle armrest lowered. We're walking through the cabin one final time.
You need to start dating again.
Okay, where did that just come from?
Welcome back, Vibe Gang, and this is your girl Jess with the Vibes, and y'all are tuned in for another motherfucking video. And if you aren't subscribed, then what is you doing? So as y'all can see by this title, this video is just 5 ways to be your best self. I hope you guys so far have had a great start to your year. It is a new year, so happy 2024 to you guys. I did some stuff. My sole focus was to build positive habits and continue being consistent with those positive habits and things that'll help me keep my mental right and make sure that I'm putting out the energy that I want to receive in this life. And in doing that, sometimes you have to self-evaluate. You know, you have to look within and see what it is that you can fix for yourself that's going to make you a better you, because ultimately can't nobody save you. Like, we all have family, friends, spouses, kids, all this good stuff, and they are influential in helping us be a better us. But at the end of the day, you ultimately have to choose to want better for yourself and want to do more things that's going to elevate you to be a better you. This was my journey this year, and not to say that I've never had this journey. I've had it one too many times, to be honest. And I'm 30 going on 31 in March. Yeah, Pisces season on the way. I have gone through a lot of changes in my life over the last, I want to say, 5 years, and those things is what made me ultimately continue to grow further. You know, when you lose people, when you go through struggles and things like that, when you go through hardships like with relationships with people and different things like that, you tend to lose yourself. You tend to lose those positive attributes about yourself that keeps you going. And not to say that I've lost them, but a lot of those things that I've encountered over the last 5 years that has helped me to reevaluate myself and my self-healing journey and the things that I want to do for me to be a better person in this life. So let's rewind a little bit, and I'm gonna start and let y'all know like when I actually decided to start my spiritual journey. So of course, as most of us, a lot of us grew up in the church. A lot of us had influences from our grandparents, our parents, different things like that that made us who we are. And over the years, like to me, the aspect of the church changed because there's a lot of hypocrites in the church. So I haven't really been to church over the years as an adult, I should say. And I can say that although I'm not in an active church family, I do heavily believe that there is a higher power, that God is God or universe or whoever you want to believe or what you want to believe that they are. I just feel like there is a higher entity, higher than us, that knows and controls us, and our life are already predetermined from what I was grown to know. And at the end of the day, you believe what you want, you understand what you want, but this is just my beliefs. But I do believe our lives are predetermined. People are not just people coming into your life by chance. Things are happening to you are not things that's just happening by chance. Sometimes we do have a choice to make in our life, good or bad. We all have a good angel and a bad angel, and it's just up to you to discern who you want to listen to in those moments. But again, nobody is perfect. So of course, sometimes in situations, you're going to want to listen to either or. And whichever one you choose, you got to deal with the consequences, whether good or bad. So over the years, I've just grown to be more spiritual. And in 2019, when I lost my brother, I wanted to become more in tune with life. You know, like when you lose people, especially someone so close to you and a sibling, your outlook on life tends to change. You know, like things just become way more clear. Life is just like, it hits you in the face of a reality that we could be here today and gone tomorrow, you know? So for me, when that happened, and it just changed my world, you know, like things that I grew up, people, you know, just the way life was at one point in time, and that now that my sibling is gone, it's just, you know, it's very different. It's been very hard to adapt because, you know, when you talk to people, you want to be like, hey, if I talk to my mama or my granny, because I live in Texas now, so sometimes I'll be asking about my other siblings, and I will want to ask about my brother that passed, and I had to come to realizations that, I mean, he's not here, he's gone. And for me, that's just been a lot to try to, you know, overcome. Even 5 years later, it's still hard to swallow. Like, I still have visions of, you know, him in his casket, just different things like that. But this is not the gist of the video. Fast forward, after he passed in 2020, I was like, you know what? I want to go on a self-healing journey. I want to reflect on the things and the decisions I made and see what I can do to help myself better recognize what were my patterns, what were my issues, things that I need to work on. I needed to learn what it was within myself that I needed to work on. So ever since then, I've just been on this journey. And on this journey, I have learned a lot about myself. I've learned that a lot of times I feel insecure with myself. And I think we all have insecurities, but sometimes your insecurities can get the best of you. And for me, sometimes that is very real. Like, I'm insecure with things that I feel like I shouldn't be insecure about. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm too tall, or I feel like I have too much of a fupa, or I lost enough weight and I need to lose some more. So it's just like different things that makes me feel like I'm not my best self. And I wanted to figure out why I'm like that, because again, nobody in this life is perfect. Nobody has the perfect body, face, the perfect anything. We can say those things, but again, I've seen people go through shit face be get fucked up in whatever situation, body can be sick because you have disease, just any type of thing. So there's no such thing as perfect on this world, and that's something that I had to understand for myself. Like, a lot of things that we feel like are perfect are just statistical and also are just forced upon us by society because they're societal standards. And really, if you dig within yourself, like, we all are souls, we're all entities, and we all have our own separate journey. We all have our own separate looks, ways that we act, personality, things like that. And the people that and the things that we do and encounter are just like add-ons to those things. These people are adding on to understanding who you are. These people are your friends because you guys have different things that connect you with each other. Some of the things that you do are things that you like to do because that's just something that you know. But at the end of the day, we all have different things that make us individuals, and that's what I wanted to focus on. What makes me stand out as an individual? And over the last few years, a lot of things is what I've learned to do for myself, which is like find things that help me to be a better person, that'll help me maintain positive energy, positive thoughts, positive vibes. That's why my name is Just With The Vibes, because your girl stay with the vibes, you know? Like, I am a Pisces. People say that we're emotional. No, I'm not really emotional. I feel like I'm only emotional if I really care about you, or I get really emotional when I want to release anger. And in order for me not to release this fucked up anger that I may put out on you that could possibly get me in jail or something like that, I have to contain it. Because if not, then it'll just explode like a bomb, you know? It's been on this journey, and I just wanted to give y'all the backstory of what caused me to go on this journey. Now let's get into the 5 things that I feel like is needed in order for you to be and obtain your best self. Number 1 would be, again, self-reflect. I cannot stress this enough. In order for you to be a better person, you have to dig deep within. The reason why the world is so fucked up is because a lot of people don't dig deep within. They don't understand what's causing them to be the way they are, why they are the way they are, what triggers them to be the way they are. And then because they're not dealing with those things internally, then anytime they have that negative energy built up, it transfers to other people, which is why energy transfers. Like they say, misery loves company. That's a real ass statement, because a lot of people are walking around miserable from childhood traumas, from things that they had to bottle up and never got an opportunity to talk about with family, friends, whatever the case may be. And because of those things are occurring, it's making people be volatile. It's making people be angry. It's making people in this world be more with their walls up and out here trying to be what's the thing I'm looking for? They're trying to be, I'm gonna get you before you get me, get back type shit. Like, because those things are occurring and people haven't really done that self-reflection, that's the one thing that's causing the world to be in such chaos. And I definitely say the first thing to being a better you is going on that self-reflection journey. Like, dig deep within, find out what's triggering you, why it's triggering you, and what you can do to fix it. And sometimes you may not be able to do it. Sometimes you may have to go through therapy. Sometimes you may have to talk to a friend or family, just somebody that you trust, that you can open up to possibly help you release these things. But that's number 1 for me. First, digging deep within and trying to figure out what you can do to help make yourself a better you. Number 2, how to find things that bring you positive thoughts, positive vibes, positive energy. Personally, it is like listening to music, doing my hair, doing my makeup, making sure I feel and look good, scrolling on social media when I have the time, talking to my mom, my granny, because they help keep me grounded. Just, you know, things like that. You can also do things that you have habitual, so that would be like painting, drawing, different things that'll get you in a better headspace, because that's ultimately what the goal is, trying to get you in a better headspace so that you can be able to reach your highest potential. So that's number 2. Number 3 is meditating. A lot of people may not be able to meditate. For me, when I first started, it was extremely hard because your mind is constantly racing. And when you're listening to music, because for me, there's two type of meditations that I've tried, which is guided meditation and just meditation just with the music by itself, like spa music, or like I said, meditation music is similar things. For me, when I first started, I couldn't really get into the guided meditation, you know, the girl talking or the man talking with a very proper voice. The accent is very, you know, not something that I'm similar to, if you know what I mean. And for me, it was hard to kind of gauge with the interacting of the guided meditations, but they have different meditations that's geared towards different things, and certain sounds and frequencies help tap into your chakras and also help you tap into your inner self by building those areas within the body that needs to be repaired by those sounds. Because that's why, again, music is therapeutic too, because music has different things in it that helps the body. But anyways, I first started to get into guided meditations, really didn't like it, so then I started to listen to regular meditative music sounds that was in relation to what I wanted to do. So if it was love, abundance, peace, letting go, whatever it is, like, and you can Google these things or YouTube these type of meditations, and I would listen to the sound frequencies, and it really helped me out a lot with trying to provide clarity and grounding, because you have to learn how to stop your mind from racing so much. So when you listen to those type of things, like, it helps you to stay grounded. As of recently, over the last year, or when January started, because this past year I haven't been as consistent with meditating, journaling, things like that. But this year in January, when I started, I said, you know what, I'm going to stay consistent and I'm going to meditate every day, because my mind and the places that my mind goes, like when I'm upset and stuff, like, it really is a bother to me, and I don't like, you know, thinking about stuff like that, and just my mind wondering about random shit when I want to control my thoughts. So for me, that's what meditation helps with. Like, it helps me to ground myself. It helps me to maintain positive energy, positive habits, positive thoughts. That way I don't have to focus on, you know, why this might be happening or what I could have did differently here. Not to say that that's not going to occur, but with meditating, it helps it calm down so your mind doesn't, you know, wander like that. Like, give yourself that 20, 30 minutes, 10 if you feel like 20 or 30 is too much, 10 is even enough, to where you can just sit with yourself, sit with your thoughts, and ground yourself in your energy and release anything negative that you're holding in, because we hold in energy. Like, you speak with somebody that has an attitude, and you're trying to figure out, well, I'm in a great ass mood, why the fuck you got an attitude? And then they rub that shit off on you, then you start to carry that energy, and then you're trying to figure out, well, why am I angry? Why am I still thinking about this shit? Is it still popping up in my head? And why this person just rubbed their energy off on me? Like, we carry energy. So meditation definitely helps with releasing those type of stresses, because you get to release it all. So that's number 3. Number 4 is journaling. There are so many techniques to journaling. I definitely feel like if you grew up, you know, like most of us girls, we had diaries and talking to yourself, recapping your day, because I know I've always been the type that had the journal, baby. I had the password journal, all this stuff with the little secret compartment, little key and everything like that. And over the years, I've kept journals since then, and I also didn't even realize, you know, that was a way of me being able to release too. I definitely know that there's different types of journaling methods that you can do. It's the 369, writing in the present tense, writing a letter to yourself daily, it's writing a letter to the universe or God daily. It's just so many different ways to journal, and I definitely feel like it's a written way to release, again, any pressures that you have built up, anything that you want to say to God that you couldn't really say in your mind or you couldn't say out loud, or just things that you want to, like I said, just talk about in regards to your life, how you want it to be, where you see yourself being in a few years, your plans for yourself, just talking in the present tense as if it's already happening, manifesting the life that you want. So journaling definitely helps you get that type of grounding and, again, release and get whatever it is off your chest that's holding in, that you feel like is affecting you and not allowing you to be your better you, or it's not allowing you to get through your day. Number 5 is, drum roll, Number 5 is working out. For me, this is funny because, baby, if you had asked me like 3-4 years ago, do I consider working out as a stress relief? I would have told you, fuck no. Like, fuck no. I'm not finna work out. I'm not finna sweat. I'm not finna do any of that shit because I hate sweating. Like, gym was not my favorite class in high school. And yeah, I definitely have grown to love working out. I started a challenge with myself at the start of the year. I wanted to be able to work out at least 5 days a week, Sunday through Friday, at least 30 to 45 minutes a day. I created a schedule of workouts. Mondays and Wednesdays are abs and glutes. Tuesdays are chest and shoulders. Thursdays are back and chest, and Fridays is legs and glutes. To wake up at 5 a.m. And I did it good for like a good week, but for me, waking up at 5 a.m. has definitely been a struggle. So I'm definitely working on implementing the 5 a.m. If I don't wake up at 5 a.m., it's typically anywhere around 6 or 7, which is still not bad, but I definitely would want to keep waking up at 5 a.m. because it does help me feel like I'm getting more done throughout the day. Because by the end of the workday, once I get out work at 5, and then I watch a little bit of TV, by the time rolls around, it's 9 o'clock. Your girl has to wind down, get back in bed for work in the morning, and redo the same shit the next day. So if you want to prioritize your time, if you want to make sure your body is in healthy condition, if you want to help yourself release stresses in the body by working out, then I definitely recommend you implement some type of workout with her. And I want my body to last as long as I possibly can. And I'm definitely scared of surgeries. I'm definitely scared of surgeries. But I do plan on wanting to get a BBL, but I don't know yet. I'm trying to work it out first. But yeah, work it and get it naturally instead of paying for it. But if it don't work, I'm probably gonna get it anyways eventually. I don't know. We found positive vibes in working out, like to feel more freer. My body is picking up from the results of the workouts and focusing on losing my gut even more, which I've lost a lot, and I'm working on building my glutes. You can give yourself 2 to 3 hours to scroll. You can give yourself 8 hours a day to work for somebody else. If you can do all these things for other people, you can at least give yourself 30 to 45 minutes a day to work out. The least you can do for self. Like, you only have one body, you only get one life, and one thing that you can do is keep it healthy as possible. And thank God I haven't had any health conditions before I lost any weight or currently, so I'm thankful to still have like a healthy internal body. But outside, I definitely wanted to look better as well. So overall, I gave you guys these 5 tools because these are the things that I'm doing. Let me show y'all my journals. Just gonna show y'all some of the stuff I got. This stuff is inexpensive. I got it from Five Below. I'm sure they probably don't have it because Five Below get new stuff all the time, but they do have a lot of like stationary stuff and things like that, which is why I do love Five Below, because I'm like I said, a stationary person. I love pens, love pads, love different stuff like that. At the start of the year, I wanted to get some stuff that's gonna organize me and keep me organized with the goals that I achieve, which is wanting to maintain healthy habits, which is wanting to write daily to the universe, which is wanting to make sure that I'm on my P's and Q's with working out, that my water intake is good, different stuff like that. So, well, let me turn it around. Okay, y'all, so as y'all see, this is the first journal. It is a guided nightly journal. At the bottom it says, use this guided journal to stay accountable in your unique journey of self-care and discovery. So in the journal, it has like where you can date the journal. You can choose which day of the week you're writing on. You can talk about the good thing that happened today, a challenge that happened today, and what you are grateful for or thankful for, your thoughts and dreams, and the things that you have to do tomorrow. Pick this up so that I can be reflective of my day. Charter actually was a challenge for me. Try to maintain gratitude and the things that I am happy for, making sure that the thoughts that I don't really tell people, that I can put them there, and the dreams that I have is to just remind myself of the daily dreams that I'm shooting for. Over here, if you do have like any to-do list, it does help you with that too. So I really like this cute little journal. It has like this little pink thing that keeps your stuff in alignment, and as y'all see, I last wrote in it yesterday and I have to write in it for today. But that's my nighttime reflective journal. Fitness journal, as you see, it's really cute. It has like all things on it that reminds you of working out. So like kettlebell, yoga mat, sneakers, scale, water, apple, vitamins, the sun, just different things geared towards working out. It has like a little marker here so that you can remember where you were, which I really like that. This is what it looks like. I have to write in it for today as well. Your fitness goals for today, a general goal for today. Then it gives you a motivational section, what inspires you, what you plan on doing after working out. And then it's kind of like the nightly one. It asks you how you doing for today. How was your emotional check-in for today? One thing you feel like you did good today. Nutritional information, just reminding you guys of try to remind yourself the good and bad food you ate today, just trying to keep you in alignment, how much water you drank, and then another section down here to express gratitude and what you're thankful for. So daily habits of just, you know, positive things, what you ate, what you plan on doing after working out, any type of goals. This definitely stood out to me, and I definitely love this little journal as well. I got a little planner where I can plan out my days. This is where I usually plan out my workouts, my content. This is just your basic planner. It gives you like your days of the week, and then at the start of each month it gives you like a calendar. As y'all see, this is my February calendar for recording and stuff. So yeah, that's basically how it is. It also comes in the front with like these little stickers where you can use as reminders, plans, errands, vacation, day off, birthday. This is for those people who don't like even though I do like electronic planners, I'm 30, so I grew up in an era where paper is happiness. You know, paper gets the job done. Visually and physically writing your shit out helps me a little bit. So my last journal, this cute little journal, is just supposed to be happy-go-lucky. I just got it because it wasn't really many options for a big journal like this, what I was looking for. And I'm going to have to get another one, of course, when I run out, because this only has 80 pages. And this year has 366 days because it's a leap year. But for the meantime, I got this because it just stood out to me. It was so cute. And it had like big pages of lines and stuff. So that's one reason why I did want this journal. As y'all can see, I have written in it consistently, just writing to myself. I started off saying, "Dear God," and then I write the day, the start time, and the end time. That's just something personal for me, so that I can kind of reflect back when I reread this over the next year or the rest of this year, and was like, wow, I wrote this at this time, and different things like that. So yeah, y'all, this concludes the video. I didn't really want to start, you know, preaching to y'all or anything. That's really going to be on my podcast channel, which that's coming out this month. So make sure y'all go down in the description box below and be sure to subscribe to Just Realize the podcast, because your girl is dropping new videos, new podcast episodes coming soon. Video is just for inspirational purposes only. I'm sure it's probably a lot of information on YouTube about, you know, how you can get journals, how you can start your self-care journey. It's similar videos like this, so if you didn't you know, interact with mine more, it's probably someone else out there who you can, you know, interact and feel like you have more of a understanding with, because we all have different people that we can connect with. And if you feel like you didn't connect with me, I urge you to find someone that you feel like you can connect with, that you feel like helps you to want to be able to be a better person. But ultimately, these are the steps and the things that I've taken on my journey over the last 5 years. I restarted my journey in January. It's definitely been working for me to see how it goes before I came to y'all and let y'all know like my results, and so far so good. Like, I'm very proud of my consistent workout journey. I'm very proud of my consistent meditating. I'm very proud of my consistent journaling, and I know whatever I have in mind to provide for myself, or the things that I want for myself, the universe is giving it back to me this year. And I pray that whatever you guys are wanting and manifesting, or the things that you are going through, that you don't allow it to bring you down, and that you try to find these positive things, do these positive things to keep your mind, your body, your spirit in alignment with your higher self and who you want to be in regards to you becoming your higher self. Hey y'all, I just wanted to check in. I hope y'all having a good new year, period. And I want y'all to know that more videos are coming, so stay tuned to your girl. And again, if you watch this video this far, make sure you subscribe. Help us this out. I'm trying to get watch times, I'm trying to get subbies, I'm trying to get y'all to join the vibe gang. Come join your girl at the vibe gang. Hey, yeah, because we lit over here, period. But yeah, y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching, for supporting, and stay tuned for more motherfucking videos.